Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. Look at this little turd. This is our newest addition and her debut on YouTube. This is Tink. Thank you. She's a sweet little girl. I don't know why I wanted to put her on. Something to make everybody smile. Let's get to it. Still there. Okay. Now that our newest family member, we call her a little dirt bag, little poop, little everything. She's pooing and peeing like a 9-week-old baby should, all over the floor. It is what it is. It's life. Welcome to the family, right? Anyways, all right, so what are you talking about today, Curtis? I am talking about application of bonds and tapes, different ways to try, and what's going to work best for you. There's not a lot of different ways to do this, so hopefully if I don't ramble on, this is going to be short and sweet. So this is going to be the front, that's going to be the back. All right, so there's our nugget, okay? There's our head, back, front, etc. The way I do it, the way I do mine personally, okay? I'm gonna put a little X here and an X here. This is gonna be our temple area, the corner kind of where your biological hair stops. That little area right there. What I personally do is I do a piece of tape right along the edge of the unit now, and then another one that meets up to that, and another one that meets up to that, and so on. It doesn't take that many. I don't know why I'm drawing so many. This is how I adhere my unit, my Invisiskin unit now, our 0.03 millimeter polyurethane unit to the back of my head. All right, let's make sure everybody can see this. Then what I do is I do another piece of tape back here at the crown. And then I put another small piece of tape right here at the front, about 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. I can't do that upside down, I don't think. So we'll just leave that. Okay, you got a piece of tape there, and then here is bond. All right. That kind of looks like an angry dude with a frown. Anyways, so I got this tape here, and tape around the back and sides. Okay, perfect. Done, boom. I put a little bit of bond up front so my hairline looks perfect. That way I only have to clean this area up every 5 to 7 days, depending on conditions, depending on how good I do the install and things like that. And this tape I don't have to fool with for a good 2 or 3 weeks, so it's easy. That's my method. That's how I do it. Now guys, if you're gonna do this on a 0.03 millimeter, why am I talking so screwed up? A 0.03 millimeter polyurethane unit, you're going to want to tread lightly. And I've done videos on this in the past about removing the tape from that unit without tearing it. It's 100,000% possible. I do it all the time, and I do not tear units. Knock on wood. Yeah, it's totally fine. Salons will tell you you shouldn't do it, and they're doing that to protect you, basically, to not tear the product or destroy the product. So I've done a video in the past. I'll see if I can find it. I'll put a link up there for it if I can find it, of how to remove that tape and do it right. Now, if you got brand new tape that you put on there and you make a mistake and you need to peel it off, don't just go peeling it off. You'll tear that unit. So you'll want to put some 91% or better isopropyl alcohol on it and then slowly take it off. And it'll come off. It works fine. I do it all the time. So not even weird at all. Next way. We'll go on to the next way. And I'm not a fan of this at all. I don't know why everybody that I see on YouTube does it this way. I think it just looks better for the camera. To be honest with you, whenever salons show you to do it this way, we're gonna get to the full bond, okay? Now we're talking exposed hairlines right now, and I'm gonna go into unexposed here in just a few minutes. But the ones that you see on video from whoever salons and things like that do YouTube videos, we'll put bond all over the scalp. And again, I'm not a fan of that, not at all. Zero. It's a mess. And when I say bond all over the whole scalp, guys, I'm talking about the whole scalp. I'm talking about every bit of affected area is covered with bond. If you had a Swiss lace unit or a French lace unit or anything that was breathable, all of a sudden now it is not breathable anymore. I mean, just think about it, you know? Oh yeah, great breathability, and no, it's gone. That's gone. That's totally gone. That's the reason why I do the tape like I do, so air and stuff like that can circulate underneath it. But yeah, if you do a full bond on your head, you got a couple of different things that you're dealing with. When that bond starts to run and fail, it's going to run down into your biological hair and get all nasty down in there. Now guys, I'm not trying to tell you how to change. If you've been doing something for years and it works for you, stick with it. Please don't. I'm just trying to give instructions to the guy that may be new at this. If you've got a way that works for you, then stick with it, please. I'm not trying to change that. A lot of times what happens though when that bond breaks down, if you leave the unit on too long, or if you have the wrong style bond for your body type or chemistry, it's going to run down into your biological hair. And it's going to wreak havoc. It's going to look greasy and nasty and just not right. It's going to make the hair all matty and nasty. And it's a pain to get out. You need to do a full removable and wash your head. It's a real nightmare. And then not only that, you have to remove all that junk off the unit and all that junk off your scalp. At least with the tape method, it's controlled in certain areas that you can clean that, and the rest of this is not dirty. I mean, it's obviously dirty, you need to clean it, but it's the rest of the stuff there, you just clean the tape off and you're good to go. Now I say clean the tape off, you're good to go. It's not that simple. I mean, it does get grimy and messy, but you're not dealing with all that all over your head and all over the unit. The more you clean on that unit, the less time it's going to last. You know what I mean? So if you think about it that way, you're going to get better longevity with the less maintenance that you have to do because it's going to beat up on the unit. Full bond. I'm just not a big fan of all those chemicals on my head. That's a lot of chemical and a lot of product. You're going to use a lot of product to do that application. And I mean, any chemical on your body or your skin could not be good for you. So, you know, just use as little as you need to, and I've found that way works the best. All right, let's go to the next way. We're talking unexposed hairline now. And guys, you're going to say, Curtis, I already know what to do. Yep. What I would do, I don't do an unexposed hairline, but the way I would do it is stick with the tape, guys. It makes your life so much easier, I promise. I promise it does. Okay. So your tape, you're going to do tape all the way around the perimeter. And then you're going to do a piece of tape in the back middle and a piece of tape in the front. And you're done. That's all you got to do. And you're going to say, Curtis, I want that good bond. I don't want it to move. Well, it doesn't move. It doesn't. I promise. It does not move. With tape, it doesn't move. You don't have to worry about it blowing off in a convertible, or you guys seen the crazy stuff I do. The only thing I haven't done is skydiving in one, and I would go do it. So other people have done that though. But anyways, yeah, absolutely. This is what I would do. If I had an unexposed hairline, and then you wouldn't have to fool with it for like 2 or 3 weeks. You wouldn't have to fool with it. You might have a random touch-up or something like that, but that would be it. Your maintenance would be slim. And then the cleanup's easy. So I'm trying to think if there's any... That's really... I mean, you've got bond or tape. That's it. You've got clips, too. Okay, we'll go into clips. I don't know the first thing about clips. We'll leave clips at that. Clips is... I don't know how you even would apply. I guess you would bond or tape the front and you would clip the back. You would use like a daily use tape in the front and your clips in the back. But a lot of guys don't have enough biological hair. It's not long enough or thick enough to be able to clip into. So that's really not my forte, and I'm not the best person to give advice on that because I don't know that subject well enough. I know all these well enough to give advice and experience on it. So those are your bonding methods, guys. So I'm telling you, that tape is magic, man. It stays in one spot. It stays confined. It's a solid. I mean, it's a portable solid, but it wants to stay in one spot. Whereas that other stuff it's mobile, it's dynamic. It's just not. I've I've done it once before, and I promised I would never do it again. It was a long time ago when I tried out a poly unit, and I blamed the unit for it. It had nothing to do with the unit. It had everything to do with the bond that was underneath it. It was nasty, and it was terrible. That's what I got today, guys. I hope that information helps. I think it will. Hit the subscribe button if you want to. If not, that's cool too. Hit the like button if you want to. If not, that's cool too. I'm here to help. And units are coming in faster. Our Invisiskin units, we're seeing a crap ton of them come in. We're filling orders like crazy. Our lace units are still super delayed, and I'm not happy about it. We're spending high numbers in labor and material just to try to get these things done. So I'm doing everything in my power to get the product out. So that's what I got today, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Hope it helps. Hope you like my dog. It's actually Amanda's dog more than it's my dog. But anyways. All right. We'll see you in a couple of days, guys. Yeah. Thanks. See ya.